Hi, we're live.
Oh, we live already. You know, turn the music down. Oh my goodness, I did not know I pushed it already. So do I keep the thing phone like this?
Ask the people, is this straight
Do
up?
y'all see? You got use your phone. See if he says on YouTube. Girl, not knowing that the live done started. Hey y'all, come on in the room. Come on in the room. We getting y'all some time. How you see it? You see it straight up or?
Mm, nope, it's sideways.
It's sideways. Okay, we gotta fix the camera. Hold on, y'all. Uh-oh. I don't know how to do it. Bear with us. How's that?
Hold on, you got you do. It's like a delay.
Oh, okay. Hold on, y'all. We fixing the camera. Oh, okay. So that's better.
And scoot it this way.
Y'all I did not know I hit go live.
Look, I got saying this person.
Come on in the room. We have not started yet. So that's good.
Yeah, it's 8. I'm waiting for you to ship. I mean,
Oh, so you can see where I'm
yeah.
sitting at.
Oh,
Okay.
that's perfect.
Are we both gonna be
In it? Hey, y'all.
you yelling like they can't?
I
There you
know,
go.
right?
So where you gonna sit at?
Right here beside you.
What's sit down so they can see you?
Mm.
Okay. There you
How
go.
y'all doing?
Turn the volume down, Keena. We can hear ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
And then you're on phone punishment because I'm gonna look at the comments from your phone.
Oh, God.
Hey y'all, so I got the viewpoint messed up this time, but as long as you can see us, that's all that matters, right? So come on in the room, get your little snacks. I'm fixing me a little plate. I've been on the run all day.
Right.
Thank you, Keena.
Enjoy.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
How y'all doing?
Keena got a ring light set up. She got little platters and whatnot.
You got to do it, make people feel comfortable. I always like to make people feel comfortable, y'all.
So come on in. All right. Okay. 90 people in the room. I guess we could go ahead and start.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna take my glasses off so y'all won't see the glare.
Oh, wow.
So come on in the room. Welcome to Trap. This segment has been titled by Keiondra as Trap Cardio Beyond the Beat. A lot of times you all see my face, you hear my story, you hear me talking all the time. And I don't feel like you all get the chance to get to know the brand ambassadors, on a deeper level or a more personal level. So we've started this series so that you can get to know them. So first was Kee-Sha, second was Sheronda, and now we have Keena. She gonna say her own damn name. I cannot. So while we're talking, because I have no questions, I'm just a conversationalist. So this is going to be informal and whatnot. But if you have any questions for Keena now or as she speaks, make sure you drop them in the comments, and I'll be sure to ask her. Also, we might be right now. We're a little anxious. We're a little sweaty because this weekend
We got a lot going on.
tomorrow. First of all, our kids start school on Monday.
Monday.
Our kids start school on Monday. I have a sixth grader. What grade is
And I have an 11th grader.
The end is near, okay? So we got that going on, and then this weekend we're doing our first city cluster. Woo! So we will be in Brooklyn, Philly, and Baltimore this weekend. We had a raffle going on. We have a raffle going on. You still have time to enter if you comment on, I think it's like 2 videos ago, or maybe a video ago. The title says raffle, so
Right.
make sure you don't miss it to get an opportunity to win a ticket so we can come see you, okay?
And check it out because it's in our story. Go to the real Trap Cardio to check the story out.
Yes, and that's on Instagram. Take a deep breath. So, so I always start with, tell us about Keena.
Well, Keena is born in Brooklyn, New York. I moved from Brooklyn when I was about 7 or 8. We moved to Savannah, Georgia with my father for a year. And then from a year, we came to Richmond. So that's how I actually got to Richmond. My mom boyfriend at the time, I believe, had a job here, and that's how we got to Richmond. But I was actually born in Brooklyn, New York, Crown Heights.
All right. So all you know is just one day you weren't in Georgia no more, you want in New York no more.
Listen, we
You
went
was in Richmond.
from these is all your friends and family to pack your stuff. We out to the suburbs. I ended up from going from a twin bed to a water bed.
Oh, I remember that. That's a throwback.
Yeah, having a water bed and then having a dog and a picket fence and a swing in the backyard. My dad was a truck driver. And then my mom was like, pack your shit, I'm coming to get you. And we ended up in Richmond.
So question. So I usually go through the same sort of questions in the beginning, but you got a different story. So with that being said, how do you think the moving has affected you? Do you think that makes you more like adaptable, more flexible,
Yes.
or does that put you a little more on edge about
Yes.
things? Like, how do you deal with friends and family situations? Like,
It actually taught me how to navigate through life easily because I wasn't never accustomed to one thing.
okay,
You know, a lot of people are scared of change, but because we were put in different living states, it was like, oh damn, I could live here. I actually lived in Norfolk for a year.
okay,
So I'm like a chameleon. I can adapt to anything. Friends are easy to come back because I move off of energy. So if the energy is good, I'm in the room. If the energy a little flaky, I kind of remove myself.
and you don't have any problems.
And I don't have no problem. So, yeah.
So what's your family makeup right now? You married? You single? You got kids?
I am single, ready to mingle. Mm-hmm.
She ready to network.
Yeah, network. Yes. Baby, put the plan in motion. Yes. I'm not on serious. I don't really date, y'all. I be chilling most of the time. I don't even really put myself out to date. Now, don't get it twisted. If I see somebody that I'm interested in, I'm not shy at all. I let it be known. And I really go after what I want. But I've been really chilling, focusing on me. So I really don't put myself out there. You know, people assume from the internet that I am in a relationship because the way I carry myself now, you know. But nope, your girl is single. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any kids?
I do. I have 3 kids. Y'all, you know, I started having my kids when I was 16. So I will be 41 next Wednesday. Booyah, Virgos will be busting through. So Leo, slide on over.
I'm stressed already.
Next Wednesday, okay? But no, on a serious note, I have 3 kids. I have a 24-year-old, a 19-year-old, and I also have a daughter who is 16 that will be 17. So yes, I do have kids. I don't show them often. Micaiah be acting funny sometime, y'all. That's why y'all don't see us dance as much. Because she got her own little thing going on, my baby.
You know, when they become teenagers, it's the change.
The change. She is into dancing. She is a cheerleader at her school, and she is officially in the ACE program at her school, so she is going to be a pharmacy tech. Okay. We're changing lives over here.
I know that's right.
Yes.
So let's see. What do you feel like is the sauce that you bring to Trap Cardio?
The sauce that I bring, I'm crazy, y'all. I'm the one that do the face expressions, try to be extra with it, you know,
Hey,
stuff like that. My mom's just into the billion, y'all. But yeah, I got my own little sauce. I'm a little sensual at times, ratchet sometimes, thuggish. I mean, it depends on the song and the mood. So yeah, that's the kind of sauce I bring.
So what do you hear most from other people as far as like, Keena, I love you because fill in the blank.
Oh God. I always hear Keena, I love
This
you.
skirt got me looking wild, Chad. Let me try to tighten it up.
Look nice. They always say, Keena, I love you because you made me feel so comfortable on the screen. You always take your shirt off and dance in your crop top, or your sports bra, or I live out loud because I'm more shapely, and unapologetic. So that's what I hear a lot in my DMs and in the comments, or I made them really, really feel like they could be themselves in trap cardio.
So, question: have you always felt this comfortable with your body and yourself?
Yeah, believe it or not, y'all, I always was confident, whether my weight fluctuated or not. Um, how can I say this?
Just say it. We don't feel.
No, I'm trying to how I want to say it out.
I gotta see my skin.
I've always felt comfortable in my skin, whether I was smaller or bigger. Because at the end of the day, you gotta love you at every point in your life. Whether you're 110, 210, 240, 350, embrace all of it and just work on yourself. So yes, I've always felt comfortable in my skin. I actually always tell people I was born with confidence, because it can't be taught to you. It gotta be felt. And when you little and see your parents have a level of confidence, it like grows on you. So that's where my confidence came from.
So, do you have bad days?
Of course.
And how do you check yourself on your bad days?
Some days I look in the mirror and be like, all right, bitch, now tighten up. You know, you're getting a little thick, you know, or you're getting a little thick, or you being a little lazy. Because I'm human, y'all. I go through the same things y'all go through. We just go through it at different times. But I'll check myself and say, you know what to do, so just do it. And I just do it. It ain't easy, y'all. Like today, this morning, let me rewind. So, the old Keena had all the time in the world. This Keena now has 12-hour shifts, 3 days a week. And I'm only off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And so Monday through Wednesday, I don't have time to do anything. I'm up at 6, at work by 7:30, off by 8 or sometimes 9 o'clock at night. So I'm exhausted. So my plan is usually to, get off work. If it's still sunny outside, go try to do something. It doesn't work that way, y'all. I'm going to be honest. So today I woke up. I had a 6:30 appointment at the track, but I didn't make it. I actually woke up at 7:30. And guess who I called?
Who you call?
Sheronda.
Yeah.
Sexy grandma. You came through today, girl.
Y'all was squatting in the park.
Well, no, we actually did. We actually did 3 miles.
Okay.
We got our jump ropes in. And it was the fact that out the blue, I was like, let me call Sheronda.
Yeah.
You know, because like I said, I don't get to see my teammates but on Saturdays now. I be missing Mondays, y'all. I be missing it so bad. But I'm only there on Saturdays now because of my work schedule. But I called Sexy Grandma and she was like, I was going walking anyway. I was like, well, let's detour and go somewhere else. She was down. You know, Sheronda be down for whatever. So she was like, all right, sis, I'll meet you there. And she was sitting on the bench looking cute when I got there. Just waiting for me. But yeah, I did some cardio today.
Okay. And I think that's good to know because, like, I think people think we just dance and then that's just it.
No.
And I'm like, we hang out with each other.
Yes.
We work out outside of these spaces. Like,
right.
We built bonds in this space. Would you agree?
Yes, I listen. We always had a bond, but I would say over the past 9 months or 7 months, it's been like tighter.
Yeah, it really has.
I mean, like I said, we always had a bond,
yeah.
But we've been really communicating harder, being around each other. Like when we having bad days, we send each other texts like, I'll hit AD up in a minute.
We be having therapy sessions, y'all, crying together and everything.
We do.
But let me say this, because with that being said, Keena does have another business venture outside of dealing with trap cardio. And it's crazy because she don't even know that I know this, but somebody I know slid in my DMs and they was like, girl, I did my bachelorette party with Keena. And when I tell you, she turned us out. And I'm sitting there because even though Keena is older, I'm like, big sister, I'm like, I ain't seen her post shit about it. I ain't seen her say nothing. So this is me actually passively, aggressively fussing with her right now. I ain't seen her post. She had that booking, that she did nothing. The people reviews or nothing. Tell the people what you do, girl.
So outside of trap cardio and my daily activities.
Stop talking all formal. She act like this a PSA moment or something.
Out of my formula activities during the day. No, seriously, I do Naked Truth, you all. And for those who don't know what Naked Truth is about, It is a sensual dance class that I established a year ago. Yeah, a year ago.
Yeah, it is. Happy anniversary, girl.
Yeah, it's been a year ago. And so, I had a booking. I was out of town this weekend.
We gotta go back because I'm on her ass. Okay.
I'm about to tell you how I got to the party.
But I was going to. You ain't tell her what Naked Truth do. What they do?
Oh yeah. Okay, so it's a sensual dance class, and let me rewind a little bit. When I came about with Naked Truth, I didn't even know who I was, y'all. I was going through so many changes. It was a lot of traumatic stuff going on in my life last year, and then it was like things were shifting and moving. So I didn't really know who I was when Naked Truth came about. So I was riding down the street, and actually I told the bachelorette person, I actually told this story at her bachelorette party, and everybody was like, what? So I was going through some changes, and I actually saw her at a Crafty Crab or whatever, and I was just so sad, y'all, because I didn't know if I wanted to keep dancing or give it up. So I was riding down the street one day, and I was just bawling. And I was like, God, I don't know who I want to be as far as this sensual dance class, if I want to keep going or give up. And you know what he said? He said, you're going to keep going. He said, you are the truth at what you do. He said, and when the time comes, I'm going to give you the name for Naked Truth. Right? It wasn't Naked Truth at first. He said, I'm going to give you your name. So I'm riding down the street. I'm like, well, 2 days passed. I'm like, when the name going to come? I'm like, is it still coming? So finally, I got out the shower one day, y'all, and I was in the mirror drying off, and I was looking at myself, and I was like,
you was naked.
I was naked. And I said to myself, what is my name? And he said to me, your name gonna be Naked Truth. I still didn't know what it meant. So I was like, okay, let me write this down, because I get amnesia and forget, right? I was like, let me write this down. So I'm riding down the street again, and all of a sudden, these words started coming to me, y'all. He was like, the N is gonna be for natural beauty. That's what the N stands for. And then he said the A will be because, Keena, you always acknowledge your flaws. Whether you speak about them to other people or encouraging people to acknowledge themselves, you always acknowledge things. And he said the K, because I went through so much, y'all. He said the K would be knowing your worth. He said the K would be knowing your worth. The E is for empowerment. Empowering other women to come out of their shells, to be their authentic selves, and don't wait for validation for anybody. All of these things was coming out, right? The D was for do it unapologetically. I'm like, yeah, that's me, because I don't be caring what nobody think. I never have, or whatever. Even on my bad days, I'd be like, I don't give a damn, whatever. And then the other D, because it's 2 Ds, is don't doubt yourself. So many times we doubt ourselves when we know we on the right track, or we know we doing it the right way, or we moving forward, but we still doubt ourselves. So that's where Naked came from. And I am the truth. So that is Naked Truth. So I was out of town this weekend, right? And I've been heavy on family. I don't get to see my family in New York. I'm always in Atlanta, and I love my family, right? And so somebody reached out to me some weeks ago and was like, hey, can you do this? And I'm like, They told me who it was for, and I was like, I gotta do it. So I left New York at 7 o'clock, and I was back in Richmond at 12. And
in the morning.
7. Sorry, y'all. It's the real Keena. I left New York 7 a.m.
Okay.
And I was back in Richmond by 12. I checked on my daughter because she had something going on. I returned to run the car. I came home, ran through my dance routine, and I was there at 7 p.m. She had no clue I was coming. When she came around the corner and seen me, she was like, no, y'all did. Y'all know I've been wanting to see my girl. Like, she was so excited, and that actually fueled me, Because you got to remember at the beginning of the story, I ran into her at the Crafty Crab and she prayed over me. She prayed over my business. She prayed over like everything.
So it was like a full circle.
It was a full circle moment. And for me to go there to surprise her and do her bachelorette party, she was ecstatic. And when I tell you that party was...
So I got a question. And Naked Truth, do y'all be dancing naked? What y'all be doing?
No. So Naked Truth, I want you to come comfortable, but I always say, come as comfortable as you are. Now, don't come up in there with no jogging pants on. I mean, because you're going to feel uncomfortable because you're going to see how everybody else dressed. Now, the first time...
Okay, I'll give my story. The first time I took a class, because y'all, I am not... This interview is not about me, but this is my Naked Truth testimony, okay? I am not the sexy one of the gang, you know? I'm more like the around the way girl next door. That's me, okay? If I'm sexy, it's because... But anyway, so my first time going to a class, I literally had on leggings and a full tank top.
Yes, you did.
I had on leggings, and you would have thought I was going to do yoga.
Yeah.
And I got in there, and people had on lingerie, and I'm like, oh. But it was like, I'm trying to get the word. Like, it was a very encouraging experience. Like, to see people, because I never saw myself, I tell my husband all the time, I see myself as cute, but I never really saw myself as sexy. Right? And I'm a woman, and I'm allowed to be sexy, and I need to tap into that too sometimes. So Naked Truth helped me with that. Because I'm sitting there like I'm about to do another gym class or something, and it's like, so it's okay to show my curves?
Right.
It's okay to my titty hang out a little bit?
Of course.
It's okay.
And now when she
so
come to class...
I'm like,
Now when she come to class...
Oh, baby, say less. Put me in...
The front. Baby walks right in the front.
Be all beating everything sometimes.
But she get it together by the end when the real clip come out.
Because I'm too goofy. But yeah, it really has helped me evolve and find my sexy. Because my sexy doesn't look like Keena sexy.
Right.
My sexy doesn't look like Sheronda sexy or anybody else sexy. So it's helped me tap into my sexy.
And that's the thing about Naked Truth. I don't want you to feel like you have... You know, society make you feel like you got to have a small waist, fat ass, long hair down your back, you know, fingernails long as hell. No. Your sexy is your sexy.
So, D. Lewis said, we enjoyed your class so much in Punta Cana. Packing knee pads for Cancun, though. They acted up in that room.
Listen, yeah, you can do that. I would suggest you right now, you know, go ahead and get those. Because I really don't know how I want to turn y'all out, you know?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
And we have another comment that the couple classes were so cute.
Oh.
Girl, I even got my husband to do one of them. Yes. I cannot believe we ended up in that room because we both just silly. But yes, Keena will bring it out you.
Yeah, I want all of y'all to feel comfortable, y'all.
Pick another one. I would have been dressed similar, straight tomboyish.
Yeah, but you could rock the tomboy look. Just have something underneath it so you could unlayer.
Because once you get in the room, it's just like,
right.
Whoa.
And that's what life is about, unlayering. You might walk in one way, but once you leave my class, you're going to come out another way. I promise you. And I make you feel comfortable there. You know what I'm saying? We go over the moves over and over and over till you feel confident enough to do them.
So, the word confidence, that's your word, right?
That is my word.
And I think sometimes when people see you and you present yourself and you're like, why you scared for me to say something?
I'm looking for the
question.
Like,
when people see you and you present yourself as I got it, even if I'm down, I got it all together, you know. But I think people do not, sometimes they don't respect the human part of you. Like, sometimes there is light because there has been darkness.
Yeah.
You're more grateful for the sunshine because you've experienced the rain.
Woo! We ain't about to get teary.
But I'm just saying, like, that's what makes it sometimes easier to smile because you remember the times when you have... She crying already.
Yeah.
Look, girl, so
that was a deep thing.
But and people don't think that. They think it's easy.
It is not. To
come out in the world, like sometimes you're giving people more than what you have for yourself.
I just saw something online about that. I don't know who posted. They was like, I show up for everybody and I forget about myself. Um, I love other people, but some days I forget to love myself. Y'all, I got tough skin. I'm gonna tell you, I've been through a lot. And you know, I won't say I had a bad life, but I had some trials and tribulations. You know, I bet you didn't know I was married. I was married for 5 years.
Didn't know that.
See, didn't know that.
Wow.
See, didn't even know that.
Mm-mm.
Was married for 5 years. And to this day, me and my ex-husband are best friends. And one thing I could say about him, he is a real man. Man. We are best friends. We call each other every other day. He still loves my kids. We talk junk to each other all the time without any sexuality, you know, any sexual, you know, things going on. Like, that's my dog. So, yes, that's a part of me that you didn't know. Another part of me, since we're being transparent, is I had 4 children. 1 passed. And you know how you feel like you do life the right way? I felt like I did life the right way. I was like, oh, I'm married. Okay, I got this. We having a baby, not at a wedlock. Oh, I got this. Yeah. Oh, this how it's supposed to go. And then my father passed away in 2012, and I lost myself completely. I went downhill. I'm talking about I ain't care about nothing. I was like, I ain't trying to hear what you say. None of that. To the point where my oldest son, I think he was 12 at the time. And I had been in the bed for like days. And he was like, Mom. He said, all right, Mom, you're going to have to get up. Because, I mean, ain't no more noodles in there for the kids.
They hungry.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, you know, my mom, shout out to my brother, they was trying to get me up, trying to get me back in a regular routine. It was hard. But I finally got up, y'all. And I said, you know what? I'm going to get through this because I'm a Sumter. My bloodline runs so deep, y'all, on both sides. And it's like, I'm going to get through this. And I got up. And that's when I started really tapping into me. But a lot of stuff transpired between that because in the midst of me losing my father and my baby, my marriage was going downhill because I was so depressed. Real life shit, y'all. And so, yep. That's the part you didn't know about me.
So it's like it's layers. Like
it's layers
we're
of
all
me.
Onions. You know what I'm saying? And if you be nice to us, we might pull back a layer and show you something. And it's been times where we've conversated and cried on the phone and try to encourage each other. And then some days, AD might be at a high, and I feel like I'm at the lowest. And she'll be like, we got this, bitch. Get up, put your drawers on. Let's go. And then another day, I might be up here, even with my team. Shout out to Brandon, Keiondra, Sheronda, and Kee-Sha. Like, we be having real conversations. And I love my team, y'all. Like, we don't see eye to eye. We fuss like sisters and brothers all the time. But fuck with us if you want to. That was the other layer, y'all know. Sorry about that. I cannot. So let's say, if you weren't dancing, what would you be doing?
I would be working really. I always wanted to be like in the medical field.
For real.
Always wanted to be in the medical field, y'all.
You do like taking care of people.
I like to take care of people. I'm such a giver, and I'm working on learning how to receive.
Sometimes it can be a little overbearing.
It is.
It's like, all right, Keena, I'm breathing. I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay. Well, I just want to make sure because I know the temperatures is like.
Yeah.
So you would be in the medical field if you weren't.
I would, and I love hard. So if you're a family, a friend that I cherish, you in there.
So we're talking about all things. So I read the comments sometimes. You know, a lot of times I put them on mute, and the people are always saying, "Keena, I just love your curl pattern."
So listen, I got locks, y'all. I started my locks in May? Started my locks in May. Y'all know I don't like flat hair, so it be killing me, okay? So I was like, this too flat. I can't swing. I can't sway.
The damn curls all over the place.
So, you know, I just be like crocheting something over top of it. I have really fine hair. It is like right here, and it's soft like 80 hair, and it don't hold curls. If I get a blowout and go outside, whoosh, I'm gonna look like Shaka Khan. So, and then I sweat a lot because we dance and work out and stuff, and so yeah, just crochet that shit on.
And y'all only see a part of it. We had one of our homeboys that worked at Elite. He was in amazement. He said, Keena go get her hair done every day.
Yeah.
Because one day Keena, and I'm not talking about weeks. I'm saying like
one day.
Monday Keena got a finger wave wig.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The next minute she got the bob with the bang.
Yeah.
Then she got the blonde crochet.
Yeah, that's me.
The red crochet. Keena be so he thought she had a glam studio, right. A little staff at her house. Because one thing Keena gonna do is her hair.
Oh yeah. And then I like to change my hair with my mood.
Oh,
you
God.
know, it depends on what the mood is.
Oh God.
Yeah, so that's me. Mm-hmm. But I'm trying to embrace my locks. You know how they go through that little stage.
Mm-hmm. You got to bring them out one day.
I had them out last week and then had put them back in.
Okay, exactly.
Yeah, cause shout out to my baby mama. She get on me all the time, Tasha. We now y'all know I'm with confidence, but when it comes to the flat dreads, I ain't that confident yet.
She like big hair, real big hair.
I do.
So what is? I know I don't want it. But what is a misconception that people have about you?
I'm mean. See, I ain't mean. I'm just direct and straightforward. And what's the other word we always say?
Assertive.
Assertive. I just be assertive.
Cause she is not. I mean, I don't know what it is about Keena that be like. People like, can you tell Keena this for me? Or can you talk to Keena? I'm like, Keena right there. Like, don't play with her now. But
yeah,
Keena is a little. She a softie.
I am. I got a soft heart, but I got a tough shell.
And then yeah, so and you're right, you are. And then like sometimes
get away from me.
Sometimes when she trying to seek understanding, it may look like aggression, but she really be confused. She be like, no, what you say? Hold on.
What we checked the other day?
Oh, with the pictures. You should know that. Okay, y'all. So, you know, I feel like Trap Cardio is a program or whatever, right? So what people don't realize is that we don't just dance and we don't just do
like this is a job.
Yeah.
No, I ain't even playing.
We don't just do like dance instructions and stuff. So my goal and my dream is to build up every one of the brand ambassadors or whatever, right? So if I learn something, I want y'all to learn something, right? So we're in a new season, which means new compensation and all those good things, right? So last year I was in a pitch contest and I had to pitch how much I felt like my business needed to grow. So I gave them the assignment of pitching who they are, what they bring to Trap, and how they should be compensated. Girl, Keena was the first one to answer the questions.
Because I don't like to be late. Let them know I'm real on time.
And I'm the late person, so it annoys me. But Keena gonna be on time. She gonna be early. So her on time is early. So she was the first person to submit the assignment. And so she was the first person. So we was like, okay. So because Brandon's helping me on this, right? So Brandon's like, let's give follow-up questions. So all I did was send Brandon follow-up questions.
Oh, so it's Brandon, huh?
Oh, yeah, she didn't know that. So I sent the follow-up questions. And Keena said, what is this? Pitch number 2? That's how I read it. I
texted her, y'all. I didn't even call her.
But that's how I read it. It said, I mean, what is this? Pitch number 2? And it probably just said, is this pitch number 2? But how I saw it, because all I said was this hand. So, what is this pitch number 2?
See?
Oh, okay. Follow-up questions. Got it.
See what I'm saying? But I text her that. See? But because she know me here, she go, I can hear the Brooklyn coming out your voice and da-da-da-da. I was like, I did not say that.
Keena not mean, right? But sometimes you got to dip your toe in the water to see what she owned that day. Do that make sense? Do y'all have people in y'all life like that? You like, oh no, she blinking funny. I'm going to just stay over here, wait till she say something to me. Y'all got people like that in y'all life? You got to dip your toe.
Be like, hold on, how I'm going to say this shit to her? Because she might flip off.
Some days things are very, very important to Keena. And some days Keena laid back and they be trying to figure out, oh, it's Keena.
What's going on with her this week?
Yeah,
right. Yeah, right. I do be like that. But listen, I'm like that because people will try you. people try you so hard and be like, girl, laugh out loud. I was just playing. No, you won't play it. You won't play it. And I'm going to give you what you asking for. But I'm working on it.
I'm the angel on this shoulder like, Keena, this one not it.
Right, yeah.
This not the situation.
You do be like that.
Pull back.
Oh, look, one time something was going on and I was like, 80, is I reading this too hard? I was like, am I reading this too hard? And she was like, let me see. Yeah, I think you're reading that too hard. I was like, oh, why?
And it's crazy because how our energy work is we kind of check each other, right?
Oh my God.
So we're both assertive as mistaken for aggression sometimes because I'm real slick with the tongue. And so sometimes I have to go to Keena and be like,
did I say that the right way?
Yeah, did I say, Keena, was my tone right? Was it, am I reading this too much?
And what I say?
Like, well, you know.
I'll tell her straight up. I be telling her, I be like, now, you know what, bitch, you went a little low.
Yeah, she will.
But you did that wrong, but it's okay.
So this right here is like an attitude check.
It's like a
we check each other's attitudes. Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
So do you feel like you've grown at all through Trap Cardio?
Oh, yeah. You remember I used to to the point Brandon to be like, all right, sis, before we go there,
we real gentle now. When Trap, Keena wasn't even an ambassador, and she was in the room like, yo, you trying to sneak in from the back? You ain't paid? Come here. Give me, hold on, lady, don't play that song. Hey, you in the corner. Come here. I know y'all see me. I'm like, oh. Then she come to me. She's like, no, because you got to get your money. This ain't no game.
No, because people sometimes don't take your craft serious. You know what I'm saying? And so now that I got my own business, it's like, hold up. And I have been around 80 for so long because people think we met at Trap Cardio. We didn't meet in Trap Cardio. I actually saw her on the internet doing classes, and then somebody booked us on a sister cruise together.
Yes, we did a cruise before we knew what the hell we wanted to do in life.
Before we really knew each other.
We didn't know each other.
We did a cruise, yes. And so I went to her class on the cruise. She went to my class on the cruise. And afterwards, it was like, no, she took the class on the cruise, y'all, and it was just like, yo, she's so comfortable in her skin. That afterwards, I had got some video of her and I inboxed her and I said, hey, because I always respect people's privacy. And I'm like, would it be okay to post you on a page? And she was like, yeah, I don't care. And I was like, oh, then when I came back to Richmond, I started going to her classes. And that's when Trap Cardio wasn't even huge like it was. How many people we had in class?
About a good 10.
They about a good 10. And we was up there like this, right up there with her. And then it just started growing and growing and growing. And I just started going every day. And it was so crazy because one day 80 went out of town. And she was like, look, Sheronda going to be there. Hold her down if she needs you. I was like, oh, no problem. I got it.
Let me tell you about something. Okay, this is an asset, okay? If you give Keena a task,
I can't stand her.
Baby, she going to be an overachiever. So if you say, Keena, make sure you hold Sheronda down, you know, sis be a little off sometimes, you know. Right. Keena gonna make sure the temperature right, the doors is open. Everybody got a temperature check. Yeah. Keena gonna go through all the things. She gonna tell me the ceiling was leaking on the right, the floor was cracking on the left. She saw somebody slap and she picked them up. There is a video that we have that the floor was slippery. And Keena tried to go Keena, they done fell in the floor everything, but Keena mopped that damn floor and the class kept going. She gonna see you through.
I am gonna see you through.
She gonna see you through and ask questions later.
And next thing I know, I was an ambassador.
Yeah. Just like that.
Just like that. And it was because my consistency would come into the classes. I was always to the right, and I was always in class hyping somebody else up. So, yeah, I think it just happened organically.
I might even drop that video on my Instagram, the throwback. I might put it on YouTube on the cruise. I was like 270 in that little bathing suit.
Yeah, do that.
Focus on.
Yeah, you was young. Yeah. And that's how I became an ambassador, y'all.
And that was 2018. So me and Keena met each other like 2018.
Yep.
What routine do you hate the most?
For trap?
Yeah. Or when you hear you like, oh hell no.
I don't know. That's a good question. How you gonna do it?
Well, let's start with your favorite. Or one of your favorites?
Oh, my favorite is Womp Womp.
Oh God.
Or
They love
my
a Womp Womp.
favorite, yeah. Or my favorite is now is Usher.
Oh, the Make Me Wanna.
No,
Oh, Lil Freak. Yeah, that's my
Lil Freak.
See, I would have never made a song like that before.
Yeah. Brandon, Can You Keep Up? Lose My Breath.
Yeah, Lose My Breath.
Keiondra, Hold Up, Wait a Minute.
Oh yeah.
I like Kee-Sha's too. What's it called? When you throw the leg back. Come on, help me out.
Oh, Booty Work.
Booty Work.
You missed the one for everybody.
Did I?
Now, which one you don't like?
It's a couple I don't like.
That's what we was asking.
I
That's
know,
what the
but I'm
people
trying
wanna know.
I can't get the songs in my head.
You like Two Step?
I like Two Step a little bit. I be like, God damn. Call one out.
Well, how about this? What songs do you like more like? The hip hop, the Afrobeat, the sex.
Oh,
Which
I like-
ones do you like more?
I like all of them, honestly. I like Yaya.
Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah.
She like anything that she can put some salt, pepper, and
And a
paprika
little
on.
paprika
and
on. Anything with wine in my hips, because I'm a Brooklyn girl, so I be. All I grew up around was Jamaican, y'all. Listen. So yeah, that's where I get the wine in the hip from. Because people be like, where you learn how to wine your hips like that? When you be around people, you just pick up certain things.
Girl,
And I always wanted to go to Carnival.
I do too.
Like, put that.
So I said, I will see everyone in Philly on Saturday. Looking forward to a great workout. 6 to 8-year-old knees and all.
Okay, come on.
Baby, we're going to have a good time.
Come on.
We're going to have a good time. Let's see. Hey, sis. Oh, hey, Denise. Hey, sis and my BB. Yeah, she hates to be late. Always that time. I can't get back.
Shut up. I always say that, too.
People take assertiveness the wrong way, unfortunately. Yup. Let's see.
And I feel like when you late, you cannot make up that time. You can't. Cause now you rushing all the time. So if you supposed to be there at 6, you know anything could happen. She don't want to hear y'all. It could be traffic. The kids might have needed some food. Like, you need to be leaving by 5:15.
And it be giving me anxiety, y'all. Saturday mornings, Keena sent a text like, I'm here. I'm like, God damn, she 45 minutes early. Damn shit. Maybe I should have moved.
It don't be 45 minutes.
I be like,
it might be at least 20.
I be like,
Brandon be early too.
But you make sure people know.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, I'm present. And like,
Good morning.
Yup. So now I feel like
Where
I'm
are you?
late.
Mm-hmm. She
I'm
be
like-
stressed out when I do that.
If there was any message that you would want people to carry with them in life, what would it be?
Do you? Don't worry about. Listen, the way life set up, it's always gonna be. Why she did that, or what she doing that for, or why he with her, or what they doing.
But what about when it's so loud? When it's just like,
look, you need to woo-saw, disappear, get yourself together, and focus on you and your task. Because if not, you're going to always be worrying about the word from somebody else and not yourself. Like, God talk to us every day. Like, we know right from wrong. We know what we should do. We know what we can do, what we're capable of doing. We know our strengths, our weaknesses. And we know all of these things. Block everybody out and do what you need to do. And I'm saying that because you say it to me all the time. See, she the type to tell you stuff that she gotta be like, damn, I'm telling her, but she really talking to herself. Put that pillow down. You get what I'm saying? No, we just being really, really real. And sometimes it's so easy for you to tell somebody else what they should do, how they should do it, and you don't do it. And I'm telling you, if you just block out everything and focus on you and what you gotta do, man, you will be unstoppable. And I'm the type, when something's not going right, I always seclude myself, like I disappear.
she'll go ghost.
I'll go ghost until I gotta get it together. Because if I'm around and I'm not in the right mental space, I'm angry, I'm mean, and I don't like taking my attitude out on other people because it'll come easily.
It's like that meme that says, if my energy is not right,
Right.
I'm going to remove myself so I don't affect everybody
That's
else.
what I do. If my energy is not right, I just remove myself from everything. All the distractions, the destructions, everything. And life ain't perfect. Shit, we over here trying to figure out how we doing this school shit now.
Girl, tell me
Hello?
about it. Tell me about it.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say time wasn't an issue, money wasn't an issue. Everything was at
Flowing.
yes. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Mm.
What would be your utopia? What would be your perfect space?
5 years, I will be in Atlanta.
You want to move?
Yes.
For real?
Mm-hmm. I want to be closer to my family there.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that to say because my family in Atlanta, y'all, they so family oriented. It's like a whole different world down there. I go there every month because it's so peaceful. My sister is like the best sister in the world anybody can ask for. She is like the epitome of family. And I just want to be closer to them down there. So I see myself 5 years and like I see myself being like a dance teacher, y'all, for like teenagers.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. I want to be a dance teacher for like teenagers and stuff.
That's a good avenue though.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with all the competition and all that.
Yeah, like I want to help the youth because there's a lot of girls that's coming up. They see stuff in their household or with their parents, and they start to lose themselves as far as confidence. So they don't even know how to navigate when they get older because they ain't never had nobody give them no real structure.
When they were younger.
When they were younger, like me and my daughter, I don't even call my daughter my friend because she my daughter. And I talk to her about real life situations and things like that, but I keep it so 100 with her. Like, yeah, she ain't my best friend. Mm-mm.
I can add. Hold on, pause. We got a question about the tour. Are we playing old songs or new songs? We're playing whatever you want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
I actually sent out an email to everyone who's already purchased. You saw it.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever purchased their ticket so that you can all make song requests. Of course, we'll take them there. Look, what you see on the YouTubes and Trap Tubes is that's how we are. Like I'm not all formal and
She make it up
I'm not
as she go.
structured. I go with the vibe. Like if we vibing this way, that's where we going. If we vibing that way, it's a party. You put too much thought in, and then you think I'm in a
thinking
robot
too much.
and
Right.
then we ain't
We
having fun no more.
Joy always be like, Keena, we doing Pretty Girl Rock today. I be like, Joy, I don't know the playlist. Eddie playing the playlist.
That's what I said the other day. I'm like, if you want to hear a song, tell me. Joy plays. I'm like, girl, what?
Right.
What you say? Nothing.
We pretty much go with the flow. And we go off energy in the room, y'all. Because
Yeah.
some days it be a Monday,
Whew.
and Eddie be like, you know what? Then she turned into this
I don't.
Tasmanian devil in there, y'all. Look, I even be scared. I'm the ambassador. I be like this, oh shit, who done messed up? Then she just go ham, y'all. And I be like this. Who run the world? Now she mad, so we back there. I'm like, damn, who pissed her off? That's one I don't really like. That's one. There you go.
The boot camp song.
The boot camp songs, I hate them.
Oh my god. Just make sure y'all get some crabs before you leave Baltimore. You gotta tell me where to get the crabs
Where we
from.
going?
Cause when I go to Baltimore, I like to go to Miss Shirley's, but that's
I like Caroline's Kitchen. Did I
still-
say that right? Caroline's Kitchen or Carol's Kitchen?
Don't get me lying. I
I think that is. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but
I know Miss Shirley Cafe. That's all I know.
yeah, I like them.
So you gotta tell us where to get it from.
And we in there.
Mm-hmm. Anything else you want to share with the people?
No, I mean, if they have any more questions right quick before we
We're gonna give y'all like 2 minutes. If you have any questions, drop them down.
drop them down.
Somebody said, yeah, VA to GA, come join us at ATL. My mama said, hello, ladies.
Hey, Mom.
You may be my child because I don't like to be late. She,
Mom.
she.
Oh, and Mama be on time. Mom be meet me at the door.
Girl,
Mom.
getting on my
We
nerves.
here, Mom.
They said that's a Virgo trait. You're right. Because
is
I
a
work
Virgo
with
trait.
4 Virgos and they all be there before me.
Mhm.
Well, except for Keiondra. She might be on the
Now,
cusp.
Keiondra, I think she's supposed to,
She on the
what come after a Virgo, y'all?
I don't need no Libra, is it? Yeah,
I think Keiondra a little bit on the.
Keiondra ain't get that trick. She ain't get that
Keiondra
trick.
ain't gonna be on time, y'all. She be trying, but she ain't gonna be on time.
Can't we wait to meet y'all in person? And no, y'all, we regular people. We are regular people.
And if you see us, you can talk to us.
Just walk
please.
up and talk to us. Y'all, sometimes it get a little weird, and I'm like, hey.
Yeah, because they always be like that.
Then I'm nervous.
They be like,
well, y'all nervous, it make me
I be
nervous.
like, hey, come here. They be like, can I take a picture with you? Of course. Like, come over there. We not gonna bite you. We honestly love y'all because without y'all, it ain't no trap cardio.
And we want to see y'all face. Like, we want to get to know. All we see is this, like, right here. We talking to y'all in this little box, right? And so this is our opportunity to come out. Yes, we see names. Now, some of y'all names we might plug up in here. Like,
yeah, we be like, that's the one with the short hair.
Mm-hmm. And she always says something like this. Mm-hmm. But this gives us the opportunity to reach out and touch y'all and experience y'all. And yeah,
we got a lot going on for the next couple of months.
We do. Oh, yeah, because we're going to Cancun. Well, one of my cousins in the room, she going to Cancun with us, too. We're going to Cancun. Oh, hold on. We're going to
Atlanta.
Oh, that's skipping, child.
Yeah.
Life is a blur. Mm-hmm. We're going to Atlanta in September 16th. Atlanta, September 16th. And then October, we're going to Cancun.
What's the dates? The 3rd through the 8th?
Fourth through the 8th.
4th through the 8th.
We're going to Cancun. And I'm so excited because every single brand ambassador is going this year. So that is going... That is Keiondra on time this year, baby.
Keiondra is all the way on time with us this year, y'all. Yes. And I'm doing Naked Truth out in Cancun.
She is doing Naked Truth, and she's going to have shirts on sale.
I am going to have shirts. They're coming soon on the website. Yeah, shout out to me and my brother B. We was up last night trying to work things out for the shirts, and you'll be actually able to order them yourself. You don't have to go through me. They'll be on the website soon, so yes.
Is there anything we should know? Well, no, Keena outside. Is there anything I should know about Brooklyn? You know, is it anything?
I think you need to just experience Brooklyn for yourself. People in Brooklyn are hungry, y'all. Like, everybody's trying to survive. Everybody just want to live and be happy. But Brooklyn is Brooklyn.
We gonna party.
I hope Angela out there.
Yeah, we had to check up on her, too.
I called her last week when I was there.
You
we were supposed to meet, but it was like she was one way, I was the other. Shout out to Angela. She is our favorite cousin.
Yes. Brooklyn is a vibe. Well, baby, I'm going to catch the vibe.
Brooklyn is a vibe. It is.
We hit the road tomorrow, y'all, so give us, pray, traveling mercies.
Yep.
And pray over our bodies because this is the first time we're doing a city cluster, which means we'll be doing 3 classes in 24 hours. 3 hours worth of trap cardio in 24 hours. Okay? So, yes.
Yeah.
Mr. Van, hope they will be. We gonna always come back. We don't plan on stopping. Brooklyn. Somebody.
Oh, yeah. Brooklyn.
But, yes. But, outside of that, anything else you want to tell the people?
Be yourself. Live. Love. Whatever you do, go 100%. I mean, you're going to have your bad days, y'all, but just get back up the next day and keep going. Like, I'm human as fuck. Some days I got energy. Some days I'm real fatigued or not there. But just start over.
Y'all got this.
And don't give up on yourself.
Yes. Life is a journey.
It is.
So you know the next assignment. Let's give it up for Keena. We have 2 brand ambassadors left.
Yes.
And then me and Brandon came up with the idea where, because I'm usually talking about myself. Mm-hmm. Y'all
get the extra. Oh, I can't wait for this.
Y'all gonna interview me.
I cannot wait for this. I'm gonna start. Let me start now.
You don't do that. So, once this chat is over, make sure you drop who you want to hear next. We have Brandon and Keiondra. Yes, we got Keiondra and Brandon. Okay. Brandon. So drop who you want to hear next. We love y'all.
And bye.
See y'all this weekend if y'all coming out.